hello. Welcome to the Eclectic Experience. Tonight it's Saturday. Saturday night. That means it's bead and chat. So, welcome everyone. Please like, subscribe if you are so inclined, and comments. Comments are usually welcome, unless you're a troll. Had my first troll last week. So, anyhow, welcome to Beat and Chat. I am Rosalind, Shy Rosalind, proud owner and chief artist of Pond's Edge Designs. And as a matter of fact, boom, that's where you can find me, Pond's Edge Designs. I am on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not on Twitter that often, but yes, I do have a Twitter account. So feel free um, to find me there. So tonight, as I promised last week, I started a spiral stitch necklace. I have completed the 16 inches of spiral stitch, and tonight I'm going to finish it off. I had to do a little research to figure out how to put the clasp on, and it was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to put the clasp on, and then I'm going to put this lovely centerpiece in the middle. All right. And while I do that, I will chat a little bit about the stories of the week. And I actually made a list. I made a list of what I wanted to talk about. So, oh yeah, please hit the like button as you come in, and as I said, please subscribe if you are so inclined, and comments comments are welcome. If you're catching this in the replay, thank you for watching. Um, Matter of fact, let me see. I'm using my phone, so I'm trying to see. Yeah, my phone's a little weird. I wanted to put a little welcome comment, but it's not letting me. So anyhow, moving along. Tonight is I'm gonna finish the spiral necklace, and I'm going to add the clasp and the centerpiece. So while I do that, seems the big news of the day or of the week is number 45. I refuse to call him by his name. Got raided. Mar-a-Lago got raided by the FBI, which is a big thing. I'm trying to use a bead cover. Now, when I looked into finishing off this necklace, um, the video that I looked at, oh yeah, that's ugly, said it wasn't necessary. All you had to do is close off the stitch and just add the clasp. And I wanted to fancy it up a little bit and add something at the end before putting on the clasp, and it's not letting me. Let's see how this works. Let's see. Can I finish it off with this one? Come on. Go through. Let's see how this works. I'm trying a different bead. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. But then I can't stitch back through it to finish it off. Okay. All right. So much for that. Um, just go to plan B. Just put the clasp on directly. Need a lot of hair. I'll use that for something else. Yeah, so number 45 got raided in Mar-a-Lago, and it turns out that they seized quite a bit of stuff. The search warrant was released to the public. Um, oops, go back to the main leads. Um, again. Yeah, they seized. Let's see, they took some classified documents. They took some. What did they call it now? I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Oh yeah, top secret. And then they took secret. I guess there's some kind of a difference. And then they took some confidential files. See, here's the thing. Just because you were the president does not mean that you could just take what you want when your term is up. You can't do that. Put it through here too. You're not allowed to do that. There's a thing called the National Archives, and they are responsible for any documents that are taken out after the person is no longer president. Um, the gentleman I watched the video on, I think it was MSNBC, said that even former presidents, when they want to do write their memoirs, they have to go back and request a security clearance to see the documents that they may have signed while they were president, because it's, here we go, sorry, it's property of the government, not property of the president. Okay, this is one side of the class. I'm not 100% happy with it. Stitch it through one more time. So, and once Trump, once Trump's term was up, he was no longer allowed to touch those documents. So, yeah, they weren't very happy about that. So, oh, this is much better. So, I'm just gonna put it through one more time, and then tie it off. Um, so yeah, he took some stuff he definitely was no longer entitled to. To not, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other end. Now, hopefully this will do it. And you might hear some background noise. Unfortunately, unfortunately, my neighbors, and not the nice neighbors, are having a barbecue. So I hooked up my microphone instead of just talking into my cell phone. So I'm hoping that cuts down some of the background noise. Okay. All right. So here we go. We have one end of the clasp, and now I'm going to work on the other end. So yeah, Trump, well, shoot, I said his name. Oh, damn it. It's like Voldemort. You try very hard not to say his name because you never know when he's going to pop up and do something evil. So yeah, number 45, is in a bit of trouble. We'll see how it all plays out in the end, but okay, can't get this end out. When I started this necklace, I'm using a bead stopper. It's like a little spring, and oh, I see, there's a knot. And this is a bead stopper, and you put it on the end of what you're stringing, and that way it doesn't It keeps the bead on the string. I don't need this anymore either. And then I have a stopper bead, which I no longer need, so I'm going to take that off. Hopefully there's enough string on left over that I can put the other end of the clasp on without threading a whole new set of thread. See, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, I think I have enough thread. So yeah, so 45's in trouble. We'll see how that plays out. This old thread off. Come on, come over there. All right, so the old thread is off. Put this one on and finish off this clasp. So yeah, so up next, um, little celebrity gossip, I guess. Wendy Williams, the former talk show, radio show host. Thread this needle real quick, guys. Um, she seems to be in a whole heap of trouble too. Um, People have been posting that she's not looking good. There's a video of her floating around where she's looking confused and not doing so well. This is the other end of the class. And there's a lot of concern floating around. I mean, say what you will about her. Uh, it's not supposed to be this difficult. All right, let's see. So, there we go. Now we're starting. Um, yeah, she's been seen it out in public, um, confused and acting like she don't know where she's supposed to be going. They were talking about that she was supposed to have a podcast, but she's never had one before, so it's like she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's a very sad situation, and I do feel bad for her. I mean, say what you will about her. Um, some folks are like she was nasty to people for too long, and since it's kind of like karma, karma's coming home to roost. But you know, you have to extend some grace sometimes, and okay, here's the other end of the class, folks. I'm sorry if I'm a little off camera with the stitching. Um, Sometimes it's just a little difficult for me to see. So I'm just trying to get this through. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, got it. Come out. There. And then let's just do it time. So yeah, she's not doing so good. I follow this gentleman named Kempire, Kempire, and he's been following. Oh, shoot, stitch got messed up, but that's okay. He's been following this situation a lot, so I would go to his channel and check out what he's reported on for regarding Wendy Williams. Um, oops, oh crap! I think I messed up a stitch, but here. This speed. Um, yeah, so, I hope for the best for her because I know she's got a lot going on. And come on, there we go. And you don't want to put bad stuff out in the universe, even if somebody's been particularly nasty in the past. Kind of like, it's not worth it. Yeah, perfect. Time. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think I can tie this off. Let's see who else is on my list for tonight. Oh, I don't know if anybody out there follows this person called Darius Cooks. Um, I've heard him referred to as Darius Crooks. He's like a self-made chef, and he's been accused of not shipping orders. There you go. There's a completed necklace. It's 16 inches long, spiral stitch, clasp on the end. I will wear this before I sell it because I have to make sure everything is good before I put it on the website. But if it passes the test, then I will put it on the website. Yeah. So this guy Darius, Darius Cooks or Darius Crooks, depending on how you look at it, has been accused of not shipping orders. People have asked for refunds; they didn't get them. Um, wire, and also he's been accused of doxing people who disagree with him or who have attempted to criticize him or who have complained. He has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. Um, yeah, he has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau, and he has there's a news channel in Atlanta that has it has been following him um very closely. So he apparently accused one of his former supporters of um, stalking, and he went to court, and his protection order was denied. So his detractors are celebrating that. It was denied because he didn't have enough evidence. He accused the person of stalking him, of emailing him, um, and she did none of that. There was no proof of it. So his protection order was denied. And then he went on live on his Instagram live or YouTube, actually, he was live, and put the woman's husband's name and where he works on the live. So he's still doxing. So I just found that whole thing interesting, considering that's the second scammer that has the initials DC who are either about to or have been busted. The other accused scammer with the initials DC was sued by the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office. I haven't heard anything more about that case. I've been watching like a hawk, but there's been no update. So I know the Attorney General did not want to do a settlement. He wanted to go to he wanted like a judge or a jury trial. So I don't know if that's why it's taking so long, but I'm itching to find out how that one turns out. Anyway, welcome to the Eclectic Experience. It's Saturday night, so it's bead and chat. I have just completed this spiral necklace. It's 16 inches long. I'm about to put the focal bead on. That's the bead here. It's the bead is 2.5 inches long. I do not have a head pin long enough for this bead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some wire that coordinates very nicely, and let me get my wire cutter. Oh, come on, come on. And I'm going to cut off hopefully enough to wrap through the bead and create a veil at the top. Now this is 26 gauge or 24 gauge copper color wire. Let's see if this works. And please like, subscribe if you are so inclined, and comments are welcome. Constructive criticism, oh, I can do this, is always welcome. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm putting the wire through the bead itself. Hopefully it'll be long enough. Oh, perfect. Now I could just, let's see, do a little wrap here. Just for the heck of it. Okay, here we go. And then this. It's interesting trying to do this while looking through my phone. So oops, come on, behave. To make a veil. Maybe I'll just get my pliers here. All right, hold on a second, guys. I don't have a lot of. Oh yeah, this wrap works okay. Oh, that's what I should do. Look at this over that there. Okay, and that. Why are you acting stupid? So I'm gonna do. This is a tricky part because I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work. I'm trying to tuck this wire in the top of the bead so that the other wire doesn't move too much and make the veil. Basically, turning the wire. And this is a thin wire. I think this is a 26 gauge. So it's going to be a really basic veil. I have to open this wire back up. Don't get hooked. Don't get hooked. Dare get hooked. Stupid. All right. Come on. This is what happens when you bead. Sometimes things work out the way you want it. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. sure it's in the middle. I think it's kind of in the middle. Looks pretty even. Okay, so I'm going to flip this wire over. And if it's, after I finish this, if it, if I'm not keen on the way the veil looks, I can always take the wire out, redo it with a thicker wire. But I kind of just want to get an idea. And if this works, great. If it looks too weird, then just take this particular part apart. My wire wrapping skills are not much that strong, so I definitely need to practice, practice, practice. But let's see, if it works in theory, that'd be awesome. All right, it kind of works in theory. I'll probably end up taking it apart and using a thicker wire, but it kind of works. So the general idea is good. This back wires. What I originally wanted to do, I was trying to use these and put them on the bail, but that didn't quite work. And I wanted to use, stop that. I wanted to use these also on the ends, but that did not work out, so I will use them for something else. Put these away. So that's the spiral bracelet. I mean, bracelet. Spiral necklace. As I said, it's 16 inches long. It's a spiral stitch with a beautiful bead at the end. I'm probably going to rewrap this and then it will be available in the shop. So, let's see. Oh, there's some other stuff I wanted to talk about. So, this is some other stuff I want to talk about. Let's see. What else can I do tonight? I think I'm going to just move this over here. Now I can either. Oh, I don't have my head pins out. I was going to do a quick pair of earrings, but I don't have my head pins out. So what I am going to do while I finish up, uh, I'm going to do a little work here on my Tila beads. I love Tila beads. I love them. I do. Tila beads is so much fun to work with. Here's my yeah, I love Tila beads. I love them so. They're so much fun, and you could do all kinds of patterns, lovely stuff like that. Um, so at the moment, this is going to be a bracelet, and this is the pattern I'm working on. It's not exact. I mean, ideally, it should be red, brown, but I kind of altered it just a little bit. But the count is the same. So two and three, except for this one and this one. But it's two, three, and then a three, and then two, three, and a three, and oh, actually three, two. So I flipped it, and then two, three. So, but that's the thing about Tila beads. You can pretty much do any pattern you want as long as it kind of looks aesthetically pleasing. So I'm using um, mango. I think the color was mango. I'm using some light red and brown. The Tilas have there are two holes, And so I left off with um 2 3 2 3. This is 2 3. So I'm probably gonna do three three red. So now this is tricky because I'm not used to picking these things up with the camera in front of me. So three red. No, three mango. Yeah, this is gonna be all mango. So anyhow, whatever. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about today? We talked about 45. We talked about Wendy Williams. We talked about Darius Crooks. Um, oh, there's another uh accused person e-begging. I call them an e-beggar. I think that's probably the nicer way to put it. Um, Someone by the name of Umar Johnson. Now, I'm still like doing some extra research on this person, but if you want to like some in-depth content on this Umar Johnson person, I am encouraging you to and go to a channel called Leon Honor. H Honor is spelled as it is, Honor. His his first name is spelled Leon, Lenon. Go to his channel, check out his content. He's been following Umar Johnson. Well, he does have a PhD, so I guess I have to say doctor. Um, and go check out Leon's or Lennon. Check out his channel. This guy, Umar Johnson, has been fudge. Um, Darn it, I have to take this out. He's been following Umar's stuff from I want to say at least 10 years ago. Where's the first stitch I do is backward. Pull this back out. I knew it was gonna get messed up doing this on camera. Um, yeah, let's see. I have to take it apart. Let's just sit. Why you have to just sit? Stay in place. Okay, I think I can work with it. Yeah, he's been following this guy for almost excuse me, almost 10 years. This gentleman is supposedly, oh, okay, I think I can make it work. Um, for he's been um, attempting or claiming that he wants to build a school for uh, black boys. Yeah, this Tila Bead is very hard to work with the camera. Um, I gotta figure something out. And apparently he purchased these. It was a former, I believe it was a Boys and Girls Club at one point, and uh, Umar Johnson has been e-begging and trying to raise money. He managed to purchase the abandoned buildings, but they were abandoned for a reason. Is actually a there's a it's basically a chemical spill site, I guess, or they found some kind of um, chemical issues. Like there's stuff like buried under the buildings, so it really technically it shouldn't be used as a school anymore. Um, it was supposed to have been raised uh, and used as like a an athletic field, but yeah. Uh, so for some reason he managed to buy the spots, the buildings. It's like three buildings I think, and he bought the buildings, but technically they're not supposed to be used. Um, Apparently it's like a yeah. There's an issue. I'm sorry guys, it's hard for me to do the Tila with the what the heck happened here? Okay, yeah, the Tila's not really working. I can't do it with the camera. It's very difficult to. It's not working because I need to be able to move around more. I'm trying to keep the camera on so you guys can see, but it's starting to get twisted. Sometimes it works, folks. Sometimes it doesn't. Stitch did not go through there. Should not be hanging. Should not be hanging out like that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is not good. This is not okay. String needle. Yeah, folks. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. It's just tricky for me. 'Cause it's hard for me to see, and I'm trying to keep the camera on what I'm doing, but then I can't really see what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on this off camera, and then when I'm ready to finish it, then I'll finish it off on camera. Needle, sticker. All right, so much for that. Yeah, so this Umar guy, and he's been trying to build this school um for years, and he's never done it. He's pretty much done nothing. I think there's a mural on the wall on the outside of the building, but there's mold inside the building. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on. But this guy's like he's an e-beggar, is what we call him. Well, it's what I call him, because he's still asking for donations. Now here's the kicker: he's been banned in the state of Pennsylvania. He's no longer allowed to collect um to collect donations, and he's still asking for donations. So at some point, either the IRS or some tax department is going to catch up to him, and that'll be that. But yeah, check out Leon Honor. It's Honor is the last name. Look up his channel and check out what he has to do. Let's see. So we talked about Umar, number 45, Wendy Williams, Darius Crooks. Um, oh yes, the big news of the week: Rushdie, the acclaimed author of the Satanic Verses and other books as well. Um, Somebody stabbed him. He was about to start. He had stepped on stage for an appearance. It was a literary event, and he stepped on stage to about to do a speech, and some idiot managed to get on the stage. Where was security? That's my question. Um, Jumped on the stage and stabbed the man. Um, at the last report, he was stabbed several times in the neck, and he was also he also was stabbed in or near his eye. So they're saying that he may lose his left eye. He may lose it. Um, he there was one report that he was on a ventilator. I don't know if that's still the case, and um, we don't know what's going to happen with that, but um, it's very disheartening to find that you can't even write a book. I mean, if you don't like the book, put it away. Period. No one's forcing you to read the book. Um, as most of us know, Salman Rushdie had what's called a fatwa um, placed on him by the Ayatollah in Iran, and I think it was like they were willing to pay $1 million. And a couple of years ago, I think it was 2018 and 2019, they actually renewed the fatwa, which means they didn't take it back. They didn't cancel it. So I guess this guy was still obedient and whatnot to the fatwa and tried to kill him. So we're hoping for the best. We're not. He's being treated in a hospital, I believe, in Pennsylvania, but he was attacked in New York, in Chappaqua, New York. So I don't know. I tell you, this world, things just get crazy. Um, so for next week, if I haven't finished this bracelet or I'm ready to finish it, I have some other stuff that I'm thinking of playing with. I have some little. I have these, which are going to be pendants. Um, I have. I think I showed this before. I have this, which will be a pendant, and I could possibly do another set of earrings. So we shall see what happens next week. But I thank you all for joining me, especially if you're watching me on a replay. Just put a comment in there that you saw me in the replay, and of course, like, subscribe, and comments. Comments are always welcome. And I will see you guys next Saturday, um, Lord willing, at 9:30. Um, yeah, 9:30. 9:30. 9:30 seems to be a good time. And you know, I will catch you all next time. Have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy your week, and thank you for watching Bead and Chat. And I will put the channels that I mentioned. I'll put Leon's channel in the comments, and Kempire. I'll put their channels in the comments, so you guys can go and check them out. And I will see you guys soon. Have a lovely rest of the weekend, and thank you for watching Bead and Chat.